Welcome to Strickland Farms.
So, right there I had to do a bunch of work fixing a wash. But I had, this is the field that I planted rye in to help keep it from washing. And I'm just trying to get it cut up so I can break it. Well, we got, I don't know, 2.5 inches of rain. Thursday night, Friday morning. Today is Saturday. It's a little moist, but it's not sticking to the blades. So I'm hammering down. Yesterday I worked on washes out here for a while. So today I'm disking. Like I said, I've already made 2 passes on this field prior to the rain, but it was so dry it wouldn't cut nothing. I also have, where they cleared some trees out here, William and my nephew Jacob are up there picking up sticks and roots. Instead of sitting in the house playing on a phone or an iPad or watching TV, Saturday morning they're picking up sticks. So I mean, there's a little mud or dirt picking up on the blades, but mostly not. It's doing good. Keep on knocking it out. Did a lot of dirt work over here in this field. So I don't know if some of y'all remember or watched it last year. I cleared a bunch of trees in this field. I had the excavator out here. Well, this year I did some more clearing. There was a clump of trees right there. I took it out. And then the landowner had some folks come out and they cleaned up on top of the hill. There was a big chunk of woods up there on top of the hill. And they cleaned everything out except for those 4 trees. And I do not know why they left them 4 trees, but it's okay. I probably gained an acre of ground by doing all this clearing. You can see down there, pushed all them trees in the woods. Slowly but surely, I'm fixing this field up. I wanted to get a bulldozer over here and push up terraces in it, but I was waiting on the state to come out here and mark out where the terraces need to be, and they've never came. They've told me about 5 times they were coming, and they hadn't showed up. That I know of. They ain't told me they have. I ain't seen no sign of them out here. So we're gonna put peanuts in it again this year and move on. Boys up there on top of the hill. Alright, I'll bring y'all back out later. New shear bolts, all 4 plows. Alright, everything's greased. Tractor's been running a little bit, warming up. Time to go break some land. Getting the air conditioner, it's kind of warm. I'm going to start by rolling up some terraces in the highly erodible sections, like that hillside. But the worst part's on the other side of the hill, so I'm fixing to motor on around there. And this is where I cleared some more land all the way out to right there. All this was trees. So, knocked all that back. And got me a little bit more, which is a big old hump. But it's okay. Take what I can get. Still a little bit of rye stubble out there, but it's a lot better than it was. So we're gonna try to break it. Hopefully it goes well. There's another pile of stuff that I pushed up. Oh, what a mess. So I've had a problem with these booms flopping back and forth going down the road. I've been tying them with a string to the step or the handle here. Well, I went to my welding shop and told him, I said, I keep just ramming into my mirrors and just tearing my mirrors up. So he made me, it's like a boat motor toter. I don't know what they're called, but done cups on either end with a 2-foot metal bar in the middle, put a pin on either end, and now it'd move a little bit, but not much. But I put some rubber non-skid tread plates in the cups to keep from scratching everything up. But I did both sides. So this one will move a little bit, but that's it. So we'll see how it works. Because the cylinders they won't hold it still. It flops all over. But we got her going. Tank's full to about right there. I've already sprayed a 3-acre field, testing everything out, but I'm gonna get in that tractor and go work on field edges where I broke, try to smooth them out until it dries off. A little dewy this morning. Once it dries off, I'll get this tractor and we'll get going. So, Dad disced him up a garden yesterday. Something when you're disking up a garden with a 15-foot disc. Hey, whatever works. Oh. All right, it's a pretty morning. Hopefully we can get something done. 1086 still camped out over there. One day I'll have time to work on it. Work on that side-by-side too. The starter's out on it. 6110's hooked up to the field cultivator. We've already went over that one field, but all the bearings are good. Probably need greasing. I need to grease those before I get started. Let's do that. All right, here we go. Gotta remember I'm 14 foot wide. The road's 10 foot wide. The lane's 10 foot wide. So the field that we've already done is right over there. It is ready to plant. It's been field cultivated, sprayed, everything. Oh, we'll wait till this car goes by. But I'll show it to y'all later.
If you want to go home, when you get through spraying, go on home and start to get your planters set up and everything. And we can do that little field when you put the tank back on to go to Bobby.
Well, I can do the little field when I get home. Oh,
well, and then if
glare so
something
bad.
happens over here and I don't get through in time,
but my
you
AD
can go ahead and spray it. It won't hurt
there.
to spray it twice if we have
But
to.
it needs to be there. Okay, y'all get the point. All right, so let's set a new AD line. So I'm gonna go basic AB. This is my A. This says drive to the other end of the field and set your B. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start painting. We're gonna flip our sprayers on. Make sure chemical's coming out. There he is. Lots of chemical. And then here we go. So it's drawing. Oh, I missed it. Man, I don't know why that glares there. Guys, my little wheels are working great. I haven't broke them off yet.
Haven't set hours into the dude.
And I've kept my tips out of the ground several times, like one of them just hit.
Your mama has to drive, so it'll be 1 o'clock before she gets home.
Alright, I'm gonna flip the sprayer off, stop painting. Now we're gonna hit that we dropped our B point. The B's underneath the tractor. I'm gonna hit this check mark, and now we have an AB line. So I'm gonna come over here, let's see. I can't remember how to get that to go away. Touch right there. So now here's my next line. I don't know if you can see it, but right there's my next line. So I'm gonna turn around without tearing everything up. See my B mark. So now I'm gonna go down to my next line, which is right there. All right, so it's saying I am 1 foot 7 inches that way too far. I'm good with that. So I'm gonna ease up to where I hadn't painted yet. I'm sorry guys, I know this is hard to see, but ease up to right here. I'm gonna turn my paint on. I'm gonna flip my sprayer on, make sure I got chemical coming out. And here we go. Now I'm watching those numbers at the top. It's telling me how far off my line I'm getting or how close. Dad's over there field cultivating. Sandy field right here. The spray is yellow. It's hard to see, but it's yellow. Alright, so I'm coming up on my headlands on this end where I sprayed around the outside. Cut my spray off, turn my paint off. Now I get ready for the next pass. Try not to dig the booms up in the ground. A little rough right there. Oh, back up. Alright, now I'm ready. I'm gonna start painting, turn my spray on. We're good to go.
There's a long range forecast to see when the next rain is.
I have not. I'm spraying at 4 miles an hour. Well, you can't see it there. It says it up there on the GPS screen. 5 miles an hour, excuse me. So I'm probably like one more pass and I'll be done with it. I want y'all to look at that. We had 5 inches of rain Friday and Saturday. Quit about early Saturday afternoon, and it's Monday afternoon. We got dust flying. That's South Alabama sand for you. It looks wet and it feels wet, but you can't, I mean, it stays a little bit, but then it just falls apart. It ain't like clay. So we could plant, but I'm folded up, locked up, fixing to head back to the farm and put the planters on. All right, YouTube. Dad's finishing up that little field right there. We're gonna put some peanuts for boiling in that field. Probably planting them last, but planters hooked up, monitors in the tractor. I don't know nothing about it. We are going to the field. Does not look like number 1 channel's working. I've already got seed in the hoppers. I've already got talc in the hoppers. I think that's it. Got more seed in the bucket. Here we go. When Dad gets done with that field, he's gonna come up there and help me at the first field. Okay, so the first thing I noticed, I didn't let my row marker down. There's a seed. There's a seed. There's a seed. There's a seed. I ain't planting too deep though. I don't know. Inch and a half. That row unit's leaning. Let's check another row. There's moisture there. right. Oh, there we go. Peanut, 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 peanut. That looks good. I don't think it's deep enough though. Now I gotta figure out how to adjust it, go deeper. All right, next row. Oh, there's a peanut. There's a peanut. This road's going deeper. There's a peanut. That road must be set a little deeper. There's one. There's one. Alright, let's figure it out. Alright, YouTube, day 2 of planting peanuts. So, got some seed there, got the bucket full of seed. Field is ready. This is an 8-acre field. I got a planter full of peanuts. We're finna rock and roll. This is that I was talking about. So the wire that goes to the back is right there. It ripped it right outside the cab, where it goes through this hole and out. It wrapped around the drive shaft down there till it ripped it. So I ordered a new harness for the planter, and then I just got to put an end back on this. So hopefully that comes in tomorrow and we can get that done. Whew, I'm tired. I know my windshield's dirty, but this sun shining on it makes it worse. But that's a cool looking field. Those rows going across it. Yep, I forgot to load her out of the way. Right. I'm getting close to the end of the field. How about that? Nope, still not any better. My windshield's just so dirty. But still rocking and rolling. Starting to get a little low on seed. I said I don't like much. Alright, so we're going back the other way. The sun's not in our face, so it's a lot easier to see. Sure would be nice to have GPS drive this tractor instead of me. That line would be a lot straighter. But when I get to the end of the field on this one, I'm gonna fill up again. That might get me close to finishing. I'm hope I should have to fill up 2 more times. This fill up and 1 more should put me right on seed. Alright, I'm going to plant this little patch right here. Like I said, it's not quite an acre. But then that's going to wrap it up for planting these 12 Ys. We'll plant some 06 Gs on that 15 acres over at my cousin's place. So, a little sandy field. Needed to do something done with it. Alright, DUN done. That didn't take me like 10 minutes. But there's peanuts in the ground. One day I'm gonna take that tree out. Alright, time to go unhook the planters and hook up the braking plows that are sitting right over there. Get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day my mama's driving a bus. I'm kind of sad. Kind of excited. Happy for her. Driving for 35 years. 1086. Looking gorgeous. Broke down side by side. Get all this unhooked, get the breaker plows hooked up, so tomorrow maybe Dad can take the tractor over to the field for me. That would be great.